Daily heavenly manna, August 12th, cleanse thou me from secret faults. Keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Psalm 19, 12-14. It would appear that every intelligent Christian would continually pray this inspired prayer for cleansing from secret faults, that he might thus be restrained from presumptuous sins, and thus praying heartily, he would also watch against these beginnings of sin and keep his heart in a cleansed and pure condition by going continually to the fountain of grace for help in every time of need. He who seeks to live a life of holiness and nearness to the Lord by merely guarding against outward or presumptuous sins, and who neglects the beginnings of sin in the secrets of his own mind, is attempting a right thing in a very foolish and unreasonable way. Reprint 2249.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here again, taking your sources, digging in, and really pulling out what matters.
Cutting through that noise.
Exactly. Have you ever felt like you're trying to fix a big problem by, I don't know, just dealing with the symptoms? Like mopping the floor when the pipe's still leaking?
Mm-hmm. Happens all the time.
Well, today we've got some surprisingly relevant wisdom. It kind of suggests that focusing only on our outward actions, the mopping up, without looking deeper.
Yeah.
Well, one source calls it foolish and unreasonable.
Put it in words.
Yeah. So our mission today, explore this idea of self-awareness, our actions, using Psalm 19 and a commentary from Daily Heavenly Manna. It's actually a reprint from 1898.
Ancient texts, modern problems.
Let's see. Okay, let's dive in. We start with Psalm 19, specifically verses 12-14. It's this really intense prayer.
Yeah, it asks for cleansing from secret faults. That's the term it uses.
Right, secret faults and also protection from presumptuous sins, asking that they don't have dominion over me.
Dominion, yeah, like control.
And it finishes by asking that the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable. It's striking how old this is, but how much it talks about our inner life,
Absolutely. And what's really fascinating here, I think, is how clearly it separates these two things.
The secret faults and the presumptuous sins.
Exactly. You've got the secret faults, those hidden things, maybe biases we don't even know we have, or those little thoughts that start small, things we might not even fully see.
Okay, hidden stuff.
Then you have the presumptuous sins. Those are the big ones, right? The outward actions, the deliberate choices, the things people actually see.
Ah, okay. The visible versus the invisible.
Precisely. And the prayer itself seems to link them. It suggests that dealing with those secret internal faults is actually the key to stopping the bigger outward actions.
So it's not just about what we do.
No, it's about what we think, what we feel, the meditation of the heart, as the psalm puts it, the source code almost.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But, constantly digging into secret faults, doesn't that risk getting, stuck in your own head? A bit too much navel-gazing.
That's a fair point. But this commentary we have, the Daily Heavenly Manna one, it actually kind of anticipates that. It takes the psalm and pushes it into practical advice.
How so?
Well, it suggests that praying this kind of prayer regularly, asking for cleansing from the secret stuff and restraint from the outward stuff, is actually a wise practice for anyone serious about their conduct.
So it's an ongoing thing.
Yes, an active process. It talks about praying heartily, actively watching out for the beginnings of sin, those first little thoughts or impulses, and trying to keep the heart, that inner space, clear.
Okay, watching the beginnings.
Mm-hmm. And it also mentions continually seeking the fountain of grace. We could interpret that as, drawing on some deeper wellspring of strength or renewal to help with this inner work.
So it's proactive. Not just waiting to mess up and then fix it, but trying to get ahead of it internally. This is where it connects to real life, I guess.
Absolutely. This is the core of it. The commentary connects all these dots and makes this really bold statement.
The foolish part.
Yes. It says, and I'm quoting loosely here, that trying to live a good life by merely guarding against outward or presumptuous sins while you neglect what's starting inside in your own mind. Well, that's trying to do the right thing in a very foolish and unreasonable way.
Foolish and unreasonable.
Yeah.
Why those specific words, do you think? Why not just ineffective?
Well, Think about it practically, like trying to stop procrastinating just by forcing yourself to sit at your desk.
Yeah, that doesn't always work long term.
Right. Because if you don't deal with the maybe underlying anxiety or the fear of failure or whatever is causing the procrastination, the secret fault, just managing the outward behavior, the presumptuous sin of not working, is often just a temporary fix. It's foolish because it ignores the root cause.
Ah, I see. It's like painting over rust without treating it first.
Exactly. The insight here is that real lasting change isn't just behavior modification. It starts earlier. It's about that internal vigilance, understanding the source before it becomes a visible problem. It's about the inside influencing the outside, fundamentally.
So, distilling this down, these old texts are basically saying true self-control, true mastery over how we act, it starts way earlier than we might think.
That seems to be the core message.
It's not just about the face you show the world or the actions you manage to perform or avoid. It's about what you cultivate or allow to grow inside your own head and heart.
Which brings us right back to you, the listener. It makes you ask, doesn't it? How much focus do you actually put on those beginnings in your own mind?
Those little nudges, those initial thoughts, the secret faults.
Yeah. How much attention do they get compared to when things blow up into obvious, outward, presumptuous actions that you then have to react to?
It's a challenging thought.
It really is.
Yeah.
It suggests that maybe the most important work we do, the stuff that leads to real change, is the work nobody else even sees. It happens entirely within.